Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. It's your boy, Dane Johnson 3_16, aka Gravity, the man who has never met a mic he didn't like, because they're all swell guys in my eyes. Back with another episode of the GWA, the Global Wrestling Alliance, as we present GWA Friday. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have 5 matchups coming your way, but there are a couple things I want to talk to you tonight about. The first being an unfortunate injury to the Mothman, Tim Lalonde. The Mothman, Tim Lalonde, is currently out with a broken ankle. He will be out from anywhere from 3 to 4, possibly even 6 months. We do not know. This is an early, extremely early diagnosis. So, in saying that, ladies and gentlemen, this coming Great Friday on April 18th, there will be a triple threat tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match. And in that match will be the #1 contenders, the NW Oil, alongside Snakes and Chatter and America Fuck Yeah. All 3 teams will battle it out for a chance to become the new Global Wrestling Alliance North American Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, in saying that, tonight should be a barn burner because of what happened. The perpetrators of that attack on the Mothman, Graveyard Records, the Canadian Cripplers, Herb Smolka, and Dane Johnson have been suspended. Well, which is funny because I do the play-by-play, but I've been suspended from in-ring competition, according to Jack Tunney, so you won't see your boy in the ring. Herb Smolka, he's gone. He is suspended. Hopefully he joins me on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, Troy has a fractured tail. He promised he will make it to Great Friday no matter what, and he has his eyes set on the Bluntertaker. In saying that, let's get to action. It's the GWA. Our first contest, ladies and gentlemen, this superstar made quite a debut. That is, of course, the Trash Man, David Stryker, on his way to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. This guy took a chair to Sean B. Dirty, absolutely laid the boots to him. He's a man who isn't afraid to swing for the fences and hit a home run in the process. Here we go, live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I, of course, love the GWA. You don't gotta pay me. We have a debuting J-Bay tonight as well. Superstars you don't normally see on Sunday. We got a stacked card for you tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. Graveyard Records will not be here tonight. Woo! Brought to you by Coffee with the Coffee Cream Flavor Mate. And making his way to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Crazed Maple Leaf. Are you kidding me? A hardcore Toronto Maple Leaf fan Jason Parker, my cousin, this guy, you got to appreciate it. He's just going crazy, of course, rocking that 1967 Leafs jersey. The last time they ever won anything. Look at that. He's ready to rock. He's ready to roll. Gotta send it to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Give it to everyone. And the fans absolutely loving it, ladies and gentlemen. The crazed Maple Leaf making his debut tonight, taking on the trash man, David Stryker. Don't forget to leave a like, ladies and gentlemen, live here on Friday. David Stryker into that reverse chin lock, ladies and gentlemen. He's got it locked in. Oh, and of course, getting the leverage there. The quads, the leg muscles on this man. Of course, it took everything the GWA had to sign the hot free agent David Stryker. And I'm glad Jack Tunney did just that, as the crazed Maple Leaf getting treated like round one of the playoffs. He's taking a beating. David Stryker now. Look at this maneuver. Oh, and the referee's quickly gonna call a break to that. David Stryker with a variation of a torture rack there, dropping a fist across the face of the crazed Maple Leaf. David Stryker now, the trash man. Oh, nice move there. The crazed Maple Leaf making a comeback one, making a game out of this. Tell us where you're from, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. We are live GWA on this Friday. Nice move on orthodox offense. The crazed Maple Leaf kicking and stomping away now. David Stryker, the trash man, taking a beating. Working the fingers now. Nice move by the crazed Maple Leaf. As we are live here tonight on Friday. If you're tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much. I know it's busy Friday. Tonight's more for me. We don't have too many storylines continuing, just the new superstars of the GWA getting an opportunity to see what they could do. Nice spine buster by David Stryker to the top rope now. We saw this in his last match. He's calling for Jason to get to his feet. Jason Parker, my cousin, eating a forearm, a double sledgehammer there. Shades of the Macho Man. Oh, and then spinning in midair. The athleticism, the poise of the trash man, David Stryker. The referee says 2 count only. David Stryker now stalking his prey. Looking for a kick. Out of the way, Jason Parker. Oh, and the crazed Maple Leaf falling flat on his backside there. Wrenching on the head, grabbing the neck, grabbing whatever's left of the hairline of the crazed Maple Leaf, trying to rip the head right off. David Stryker now again calling. He's gonna dive to the outside. Total disregard for his own safety. Oh, and the crazed Maple Leaf there. Nice move. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the GWA, the Global Wrestling Alliance Premier Live Action. We come at you live again this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, for GWA Presents the Sunday Night Fights. Top rope. Referee up to a count of 7 now. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. Of course, that resets the count. Referee up to a count of 3 now. The Crazed Maple Leaf on the outside of the ring. That's blocked. Nice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from David Stryker, who's been all around the world. Look at this. The power of this man. He's like a damn alligator out there. Eating his competition alive, ladies and gentlemen. Back outside the ring. Referee back to a count of 6. David Stryker's head bounces off the mat. Jason Parker now. The Crazed Maple Leaf. The Trash Man thrown back in the ring. Picked up. What's going on here? Nice move by the Crazed Maple Leaf. An upset. 1, 2. Kick out by David Stryker. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and going for the springboard elbow from the top rope. The Crazed Maple Leaf missing that. David Stryker downstairs. Kick to the gut. Here it is. The Stryker Spiker. 1, 2. And I don't believe it. The Crazed Maple Leaf barely kicking out of that one. Oh my heavens, a variant of the Michinoku driver, the Stryker Spiker there. Outside of the ring, DDT, walked right into that one, Stryker did. And then thrown right into the post. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you if you're joining us. Knee off the floor. What's going on here? The Crazed Maple Leaf going for another stomp there. That's reversed David Stryker. Nice move there, a hip toss takeover. Referee up to a count of 5. There's a DDT on the outside of the ring. The referee now. Ladies and gentlemen, David Stryker has been counted out. The Crazed Maple Leaf, are you kidding me? The Crazed Maple Leaf getting it done, ladies and gentlemen, live here tonight. Oh my heavens. Are you kidding me, ladies and gentlemen? The Crazed Maple Leaf with, oh my, that's going to be continued for sure. As we get to our next match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, JJ Spade taking on the Candyman Caleb Cactus live here on Friday. Of course, the Candyman Caleb Cactus rocking the GWA Light Heavyweight title, ladies and gentlemen. This just in, Slim Slow, to pay off his gambling debts, sold the GWA Light Heavyweight Championship to the Candyman Caleb Cactus. I don't believe it. Are you kidding me? Just buying championship reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, Pedro Guerrero, Showtime, Shane Rattlesnake in the chat. Good to see you, brother. The Candyman Caleb Cactus here. GWA Light Heavyweight title here. Not on the line. Can't believe he bought the title. I can't believe it. Troy snuggled up on his mom. Ladies and gentlemen, it is beautiful outside. The weather, it just doesn't get any better. As making his way to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the wild card. It's JJ fucking Spade. Look at this guy go. One-on-one action here tonight. He would love to be GWA Light Heavyweight Champion. He's told me. The wild card. One-on-one here tonight with the Candyman. The best Mohawk in the business. One-on-one, this is going to be an epic clash. Lock up center of the ring. Who is going to budge first? Caleb Cactus retreating to the corner. JJ Spade now. Going to break that up. Oh! And right as the referee gets out of the way, the wild card shows why he's wild. What a right-hand shot. Springboard right into a splash hook of the leg. Referee quickly into position. 2 count only. JJ Spade gonna eat a boot. Caleb Cactus quickly rolling up. The wild card here. Kick out at 1. GWA Friday, baby. Let's go. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, after the viral comments, the viral appearance of one John Cena, after this match, we do have an epic announcement for you here on GWA Friday. As JJ Spade now working the arm over. Oh, there we go. JJ gonna avoid the contact. Well, at least for a second there. Oh, nice neck breaker out of nowhere by the Candyman Caleb Cactus, who's going to go to the top rope, missile drop kick, and he connected with nothing but chin. Look at the kicks, the ferocious offense here. The Candyman Caleb Cactus, we already have one GWA special tonight. Count out victory, the Crazed Maple Leaf over David Stryker. 1. And in fact, I actually don't believe that. David Stryker, of course, I'm sure he's going to have words with Jack Tunney. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of him and the Crazed Maple Leaf going at it. Working the head. Look at this now. JJ going for a stomp. Nice head scissors takedown. Hurricane Rana. Frankensteiner. So many names. Probably got it all wrong though. Oh, face first off the turnbuckle. Again now. JJ breaking the eyes there. The Candyman Caleb Cactus. Nice reversal. Spade. Gonna scoop him up. Oh, it's a reversal fast. Scorpion death drop by the Candyman Caleb Cactus. Looks woozy here. He's in the corner. Just wants his opponent to get up here. Stuck on his feet. What's going on? Oh! Just walks up and boots him in the face. 1, 2. The Candyman in disbelief. I'm not going to lie, so am I. The Candyman Caleb Cactus, JJ Spade, barely able to scrape himself back to his feet, scratching and clawing. Electric chair drop. Oh, face first, busted wide open. 1, 2. Kick out again, JJ Spade. The Candyman Caleb Cactus. Oh my God, my heavens. Roll through. 1. Kick out. Here we go. JJ Spade off the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. JJ Spade throwing the kitchen sink at Caleb Cactus, who I hope is doing okay. Haven't heard from you in a year, bro. Nice jumping head scissors from the top rope. JJ Spade. He looks just like this guy in real life. Nice shot. Another shot. Another shot. JJ now stalking the Candyman. No, he's going to go to the outside. I thought for sure we were going to see an indie dive from one JJ Spade. Oh, and there's the knees to the face, ladies and gentlemen. Referee going to start counting again here. Thrown back in the ring. The Candyman Caleb Cactus buying the light heavyweight championship from one broke Slim Slow. Into the cover. 1, 2. Who said he can just win it back whenever, bro? It's not a big deal. Look at these. Nice little move there. Of course, we have the Stampede title on the line later tonight, and it is going to be defended underground. To the top rope, the Phoenix Splash. 1, 2. The light heavyweight champion kicking out. Oh, purchasing his success. The Candyman Caleb Cactus. JJ Spade back again. Oh my heavens, he went for it 2 times. I can't believe how quick he is to get back to his feet. Oh my, the body contact there. Again, crawling to the corner, pulling himself up any way he can. A scoop, a slam. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the top ropes. The Candyman, Caleb Cactus. Oh, and he just dropped a dab. Cover. 1, 2. At this point, I'm just wasting my breath counting. I know I am. I'm just wasting my breath here. Electric chair drop one more time, face first. JJ Spade, ladies and gentlemen, please. 1, 2. And again, Spade refusing to kick out. Or sorry, to stay down. That's the wrong way to go. Working the arm now, the Candyman Caleb Cactus. Taking it to one JJ Spade. Ladies and gentlemen, like this video. And another kick out as we are creeping up to 5-star territory. Rolling up the J. 1, 2. Another kick out there. Oh, a block. Able to avoid that. What is JJ doing here? Straight up. Missile drop kick. Look at the chops by JJ Spade. Again now. He's going to rip the head right off the Candyman. He's got him up. Oh, and there's a knee right across the face. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, JJ Spade has defeated the Candyman Caleb Cactus. Oh my heavens. Can you believe it? I don't believe it. I really don't. JJ Spade with a victory here tonight over the man who purchased the GWA light heavyweight title, the Candyman Caleb Cactus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the debut, the in-ring debut of John Marino. Ladies and gentlemen, taking on J-Bay live here tonight. As promised, I got some news on one John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, after last Sunday's viral epic moment where John Cena joined the Global Wrestling Alliance, not only promising to be back, but he will be ready to rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm John Cena has indeed signed with the Global Wrestling Alliance. He will be appearing live Sunday via telephone. Okay, guys, via telephone to talk about his upcoming career trajectory here on what he wants to do in the GWA. As we get set for this match, let's go, guys. I can't believe it. John Cena in the GWA. I know you guys are excited as we get to probably one of the greatest entrances in wrestling today, snakes and chatter. But tonight, it's this man in the ring. The in-ring debut of one John Marino. Let's go. I know you're ready. I'll just send that. That's my help. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to the Global Wrestling Alliance. We will be back Sunday. We still have a few matches coming your way here on Friday. Snakes and Chatter, they will be involved in that triple threat tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match. Live, the GWA Presents Great Friday, April 18th, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Showtime, Shane Reptile, and the Enforcer DM taking on the New World Oilers, Mooney and LP Styles, and of course, the last tag team in that triple threat TLC. America, fuck yeah. Dangerous Douglas Hawkins, the Doer Devil himself, and of course the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Like I said earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a man who was hurt, the Mothman Tim Lalonde, breaking his ankle. He will be out for months. As making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, it's J-Bay. Glow in the dark, what the hell is this? Looking straight out of a Tron video game. Well, alright. You gotta appreciate it. Making his in-ring debut tonight, the chosen one, J-Bay. Wow. With the sick glow-in-the-dark vest. I like it. I like it. Something new here. The GWA. Couple debuting superstars here tonight. J-Bay and the Crazed Maple Leaf. The Crazed Maple Leaf picking up a big victory. Look at this guy. Big John Marino and J-Bay. One-on-one action. Snakes and Chatter on the outside of the ring. Big John Marino doesn't even have wrestling gear here. He said he lost it, but he ran his mouth. And, well, we made it official. Jack Tunney. Oh, look at that. Snakes and Chatter will be in action live on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, as they, in a rematch, take on America. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, and a shot downstairs. There we go. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, John Cena has signed with the GWA. His first match will be announced As, oh, here we go. 1, 2. His first match slash appearance will be announced tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Nice hook of the leg. John Marino scooping up J-Bay. Nice slam by Big John Marino. Second rope. Oh, and dropping the elbows right into the sternum of J-Bay. He's got him up now for a power bomb. Look at that. No nonsense offense. 1, 2. J-Bay kicking out Big John Marino as Showtime Shane Rattlesnake and the Enforcer DM look on. This man, their manager, Big John Marino, forced into competition here tonight. Running his mouth, J-Bay in the back. Said, hey, you think you could beat anyone? Beat me. Here's the cattle mutilation. J-Bay now. Big John Marino able to get out of that. We got to get this man some gear. Nice little move here. Oh, and bouncing the head off the turnbuckle. Ladies and gentlemen, again, downstairs. Punch to the gut. Another punch to the gut. Oh, and a super kick too. Super kicks by the chosen one. 1, 2. Kick out Big John Marino, who's definitely going to have to throw out his denim shirt. Another cattle mutilation. He's unable to lock those hands together for very long, though. And he does. He has it in, ladies and gentlemen. J-Bay making John Marino tap out live here tonight on Friday. Winning his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Bay. It's going to be interesting to see what this superstar does here in the Global Wrestling Alliance, ladies and gentlemen. Wowzers. That's pretty cool. Here we go. As we get into our next match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, one Buddy Flatass, the former GWA Hardcore Champion, a man looking to get back on a roll, will go one-on-one with Big King Murph. Aaron Murphy, one-on-one with Buddy Flatass here live tonight as Friday continues. Let's go eat, baby. We are ready to rock and roll. Making his way to the ring right now, Buddy Flatass, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here on Friday. Main event coming your way after this contest. And Buddy on his way to the ring. The sickest shirt in the GWA. Buddy Flatass. Looks just like him.
He's wearing jorts.
Yeah, those are the same jorts he was wearing when we went and saw that Alien movie.
Okay.
The exact same ones.
His jorts.
Oh, yeah.
Who's wearing jorts?
Richard loves it. Kinda got the John Cena vibes going on here. I could see John Cena having some beef with Buddy Flatass trying to steal his gimmick here. Maybe a little foreshadowing. Buddy Flatass waving to the crowd. The people in the gymnasium love him. skipping around the ring as we await the arrival of his opponent in what will be an epic clash. I can't believe tonight's main event we have JC Curtis taking on Robbie Falcon for that GWA Stampede title, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the final countdown. On his way to the ring though, Big King Murph. Look at this guy. Big King Murph on his way to the ring. Look at this guy. The King on his way to the squared circle right now. About to go one-on-one with Buddy Flatass. Big King Murphy returning from injury a couple weeks ago. But right now, the Global Wrestling Alliance, the GWA, we are riddled with injuries. The Mothman Tim Lalonde out. Troy out. That means the GWA North American Tag Team titles have been stripped. And we will have new champions coming your way. GWA Presents Great Friday on April 18th. It's not a matter of will. You know Troy is going to be looking for retribution. He has promised to show up at Great Friday. We'll see what happens between him and Herb Smolka and the rest of Graveyard Records, who are currently suspended for injuring the Mothman. Here we go, one-on-one contest, ladies and gentlemen. Missing with the clothesline. Big King Murph, what's going on here? Oh, nice maneuver, rolling out of that. Hitting a clothesline as Troy is doing that thing where he absorbs my hand into his guts. So damn soft. Oh, reversal there. Buddy Flatass clothesline right out of the gate. Elbow drop but missing. Missing with the kick as well. Thrown into the corner. Buddy Flatass. A scoop into the corner. Leg stomping away. Now Big King Murph is also choking Buddy Flatass, who, he's probably liking it just a little bit. Judging by the hop over the steel stairs, I am not wrong. Big King Murph. Oh, dropping the headbutt right on Buddy Flatass. We saw him bust that out last Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Big King Murph trying to get back into that world title scene, winning that GWA title all the way back on Christmas. Of course, losing it at the Poppy Hawkins Memorial Royal Rumble to one Poppy Hawkins, who has since retired and has followed the light, ladies and gentlemen. Those big pearly gates. Rest in peace, Poppy Hawkins. Patriotic Poppy Hawkins. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, little segue. The Poppy Hawkins Memorial Royal Rumble will be a thing held every January, where of course the winner will get a shot at the GWA Heavyweight title. Here we go. Nice move. Oh, and a big time spine buster. 1, 2. Kick out, ladies and gentlemen. Nice kick downstairs. Oh, and then another flapjack. 1, 2. The Dominator from one Big King Murph. Grabbing the leg now. Oh, and pulling Buddy Flatass from the ankles, trying to rip the leg right off the hip. Again here. Oh. Big King Murph looking to pick up the W here tonight. Buddy Flatass able to get out of that. Let's go. Get back in the ring. The referee now up to a count of 5. Buddy Flatass gonna take his time. Of course, quick shout out to our sponsors: Wrestling with Bigfoot Podcast, Jeremiah's Guaranteed Sasquatch Services, ABC Radio, Alberta's Bigfoot Channel, and of course Kit Kat Strats Gaming Strategies YouTube channel. Look at the leg now. 1, 2. Kick out by Buddy Flatass. GWA Friday continues. Big King Murph again grabbing by the ears there, off the ropes. Oh, missing with the splash. Here we go again. Oh, an elbow, another, and another kick downstairs. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dominator in full effect. 1, 2. Buddy Flatass. I gotta give him credit, man. This guy's just got resiliency. Oh, yeah. He loves it. I love it. Troy is in slumber. Nice clubbing blow, Big King Murph there. Trying to go for a belly-to-belly. Nice move there. You could see the marks all over the body of one Buddy Flatass. Oh my God, who's doing the exorcist crawl? He's doing the exorcist crawl. Right over to Big King Murph. What the hell is he doing? He's got him. No, a nice reversal, Big King Murph. Off the exorcist crawl. Spinning power slam. Not dropping to his knees, though. Would have been extra force, landing right on that tailbone. And again on the flat ass. Grabbing the leg, grabbing the arm. He's got to pull him into the middle of the ring. Get him away from the ropes, Murph. Big King Murph now just looking at his opponent. What's he doing? Walked right into that clothesline. Buddy Flatass looks like a man possessed. Ripping on the face of Big King Murph. Aaron now. Off the ropes goes Buddy Flatass, who is slammed. Brilliant maneuver by Big King Murph. Off the ropes again, and another splash. What the hell is happening here, ladies and gentlemen? The camera cuts out, and I told you this guy was a freak. The fingers are down the throat, and Big King Murphy fighting him off as a man possessed. First the exorcist crawl, then some Michael Myers type shit. Buddy Flatass pulling out all the stops here, all the classics. The fingers down the throat, Shayna Baszler special. Off the ropes again, giant back body drop. Oh, and a brilliant spine buster, hook the leg. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. The theatrics were not enough to get it done for Buddy Flatass here live tonight. Wowzers. Like all up in it. All up in his trousers. As ladies and gentlemen, I have breaking news. Alex Ovechkin has just tied Wayne Gretzky's goal-scoring record. He is 1 goal away from breaking the all-time regular season goal-scoring record in NHL history. I repeat, Alexander Ovechkin has scored again, tying Wayne Gretzky's all-time NHL regular season goal scoring record. Where were you when Alexander Ovechkin potentially scores a hat trick to break the record? How fitting would that be if Ovi scores a hat trick tonight and breaks the record? Ladies and gentlemen, there is still 13 minutes of play in the third period. I, for one, am cheering on Ovi. I hope Ovi breaks the record live here tonight. As we get to our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, the challenger, one J.C. Curtis, challenging for the GWA Stampede title, taking on Robbie Falcon right here, right now, underground. Oh, popping a squat, J.C. Curtis. JCTE. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the only way to win this matchup is by submission or knockout. Leave him alone. On his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, the GWA Stampede champion, Robbie Falcon, on his way to the ring. Will the GWA Stampede champion continue to soar to new heights? Or will Robbie Falcon go back to the drawing board? We already have one new champion that I didn't even know about, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, this just in, as we have Caleb Cactus, the Candyman Caleb Cactus, purchasing the GWA Light Heavyweight title from Slim Slow, who needed to pay off his gambling debts. Slim Slow, no longer your champion, saying, "Don't worry, bro, I can win it back at any time." Very, very interesting. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit like. If you like what you see, subscribe. I normally go live every Sunday, but we got a bit of a bonus Friday here, so we're doing it. Of course, we already have some epic matchups signed, as this just across the desk, Jack Tunney passing my way. Ladies and gentlemen, I was confused. It will be Snakes and Chatter taking on the NW Oil. It's going to be LP Styles and Mooney taking on Showtime, Shane Rattlesnake, alongside the Enforcer DM. And you gotta wonder if Big John Marino will be there after tonight. Rumor has it he has some hurt feelings after that big time loss to one Jay Bay. Of course, John Marino, normally a manager, losing to the debuting Jay Bay, the chosen one here tonight. Robbie Falcon with that Stampede title, referee, gonna give a glimpse to JC Curtis, normally running Raw Dog through the hardcore division. Myself, Dayton Johnson, of course, have that title. I don't want that title. I'm thinking about just giving it away. As the fans do the slaps on the mat, you got to appreciate it. And just like that, JC Curtis busted open. And ladies and gentlemen, Robbie Falcon, that Falcon claw coming into effect, that Talon. What's going on? Falcon now looking and finding potentially a suplex. Nice athleticism, JC Curtis rocking the hell out of that two-piece. Clubbing blow to the back. JC Curtis all over Robbie Falcon to start this match. And if JC Curtis can win that Stampede title here tonight, that would be something else, ladies and gentlemen. Another nice move there. Robbie Falcon getting ripped apart. Here we go. Grabbed by the feet that time, JC Curtis walking into a chop. Couple chops there. As we look to have a suplex fest here tonight on GWA Friday. Oh, the Falcon nerve pinch there. Nice sweep of the leg as Robbie Falcon, the man with the craziest yellow boots in the business, Iron Man inspired, Hulk Hogan stolen. Thrown to the outside, nice move as, ladies and gentlemen, JC Curtis thrown into that young lady on the outside of the ring. I don't believe what I just saw. Robbie Falcon special here, the underground match. He's already defeated one Jolal underground earlier this year. Robbie Falcon taking it to JC Curtis. Ladies and gentlemen, the GWA, like I said, we will be live for GWA Presents the Sunday Night Fights. Oh, and a nice maneuver right there. This, ladies and gentlemen, of course, already confirmed El Jefe will be in action. Of course, Troy out with a fractured tail, rumored to be returning at any time. The Mothman out indefinitely. Graveyard Records, the Canadian Cripplers are suspended. Already confirmed, Snakes and Chatters taking on the NW Oil. All that and more, 5 matches, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Kick to the gut. If you're just joining us, John Cena is, well, joining the Global Wrestling Alliance. We don't know the next time we'll hear from him. Hopefully soon, though. I can't confirm that it will be Sunday. I don't want to say something I can't confirm. Are you kidding me, ladies and gentlemen? As I speak about something that's going to happen, I should have been talking about what's going on, because what's going on is we have a new GWA Stampede champion. Ladies and gentlemen, JC Curtis getting it done live here tonight. Oh my heavens. The Sunday Night Fights. Oh, they just got a lot more interesting. We have a new GWA Stampede champion. Your main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the GWA. We will be back live Sunday. Thank you so much. New champions crowned. Well, and the same old for Herb Smolka. Ladies and gentlemen, smoke 'em if you got 'em.